Hi, today is May 9, 2017 here in Vancouver, Canada. My name is Dr. Bob Ocio, and I was the former member of the organizing committee of the Duterte Cayetano movement here in Canada in the 2016 elections. Our topic is Blacklist the Oligarchs, including Senator Cayetano. We campaigned for Cayetano in 2016 in Hingoog. That is a place in northern Mindanao. I personally fought against the retention of a PDP Laban leader who campaigned for a Duterte Marcos slate because we had an official ticket in Duterte and Cayetano. I did not know too much about Cayetano then, but I trusted the president and we wanted to be in a team of people who believe our presidential candidate. And so, today, the campaign promised to dismantle the oligarchy in the destructive mining industry and to protect the environment by the Duterte Cayetano team has been breached by Cayetano et al. At the Commission on Appointments. My take is to fight them as enemies and no longer as allies. Now and in the next elections, for it smacks of betrayal of public trust and our commitment to the environment and our people. Cayetano did not only betray us, he grossly misrepresented an ideal which we thought he stood with us. That is fraud. Parang giilad tayo mga Bisaya. Murag giilad ta. Which has been bounded with, that is a fraud which bounded the Filipino people in the shackles of oppression and poverty, and he cannot go on unmolested and falsely adored by unsuspecting countrymen. My duty is to speak out or expect nothing from this unholy coalition. Remember, President Duterte appointed Lopez 3 times. Cayetano and his minions rejected Gina also 3 times. Duterte was bent on honoring Gina Lopez. He was bent on saying even that we don't need the 28 billion or so income from the mining industry if it will only destroy our environment. If he, Cayetano, and the likes of Subiri, Lacson, Honasan, Zamora, and those people in the Commission on Appointments who said no against Gina can do that to Duterte now, then they can also do it again and make Duterte and our program of government and our principles of government hostage to the whims and caprices of that oligarchy, which we thought we were fighting against in the campaign. Now, Duterte cannot even say that that mandate only belongs to him. That mandate belongs to the Filipino people and to us. And thus, let me assure you that the better mandate that we can assert to do is to support and to stand up for the president, to fight these oligarchs in the open and in our own sphere of responsibility, whom he said provided the lobby money to do the talking at the Commission on Appointments. Cayetano and his minions did the talking, not in our behalf, but for the oligarchs. And thus, they are on the other side, or they are on the side of the enemy. In fact, they are the enemies of change disguised as members of the coalition majority. Remember, even Senator Pacquiao, whom we always criticize for having lack of education, or even Lauren de Garda, who belonged to the other party, did better by manifesting and explaining their votes, respectively. Yet, President Duterte is not superhuman. He needs us to fight our own battles in the front lines. He cannot do it all by his lonesome, while we stay in the sidelines, waiting for a stroke of a miracle or a lightning. He calculates and recalculates, waiting for our critical minds to read between the lines of what he says and to show active support. This power is not within the CE or not even within Duterte. The power is within us, the power to righteousness. That is why the commission is afraid to disclose their votes in what they call now as supposedly secret voting. What secret voting are you talking about, commissioners on these appointments? They refuse to act as accountable public officials. They fear for their lives. Lacson is saying that. Well, why are you there if you fear for your life? That is why Lacson hates to see the list of no votes against Gina, and which we want to be in the open all the time for us to have reference. Like in Northern Mindanao, we had Mig Subiri voting no against Gina. And that is why the issues against Gina are coming out, even calling her for having a personality disorder. You know what a personality disorder is. And there is also a personality disorder which is meant for these senators and these congressmen. That is what we call antisocial personality disorder. If you are against society and if you are trying to manipulate the events or the happenings of this society to the side of the wrong people, and then you are antisocial. My message for you, Mr. Cayetano, is that you do not play with our support and the future of our people. My volunteer work has always been free, and it is always for free for our people. But my loyalty and our loyalty and cause is priceless. Freedom is not for free. That is what we are here for. We cannot sleep with the enemy and expect to win with the enemy on our bed with us. We need to declare a spade a spade. We need to say what is true and what is not. We need to fight for what is right. Thank you and good day.